Welcome. My name's Elliot Sands. I'm one of the pastors at Church on the Hill. And during this COVID-19 season, we're sending out daily devotions just to bring a little hope and maybe a little perspective to our current situations. And so this is a weird season. This is my shelter. This is our shelter in place. And so this is where a lot of you are right now. You're in your own homes and you're there with your family right now. My wife's over here working from home, and my daughter's in the back getting ready to start school tomorrow, and from the house. And so we're all together. I got the two dogs walking around, so if you hear tip-tapping, that's our dogs walking through the house. But I went to Costco yesterday, and I survived it. Okay, no bruises, no cuts, I'm okay. And I wanted to go in there with a good attitude, because we all know that Costco can be a place where your joy can get stolen so quickly. And so I went in there and I wanted to kind of smile, and if it were possible to bring a little hope to that place, do it. But it was odd. Smiles did not come very quickly from people. A lot of people had masks on, and there's just a feeling of fear, of trepidation, of wonder, what is going on? I talked to the checker on our way out and my way out, and just said, what's it been like here? And they said, man, it's just crazy. I've seen everything now. I've seen fights and arguments over things, and it's just a really, really crazy season. And we can all admit that. We all feel that. And in the midst of this season, I've had to step into some promises that we have from God, because I get my brain rolling. Maybe you're like this, where your brain starts rolling and you're thinking about retirement accounts and you're thinking about the what ifs, and we have jobs now, but if this continues, what does that look like? And you can really start moving into a place of fear. And yesterday morning for me was I had to fight the fear as I went to work and tried to push things forward. But some verses that really helped me with that is Colossians. If you want to read this, it's Colossians chapter 3. I'm going to read verses 12 to 15. I'll read them for you here. It goes like this. It says, therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Bear with each other and forgive one another. And over all these virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, since as members of one body you were called to peace, and be thankful. We're people who are called to peace. A peace in our heart, but then a peace with those around us. God has given us a spirit of peace. He's given us a spirit of hope. Here's what we know. The world around us is crazy. There's a lot of unknowns in our current society, but there's unknowns all the time, right? But we know that we have a God who, He's conquered the world. He's on the throne. He is already the victor. We know He is there. And because He's there and He's won, we know He's with us. And that gives us peace. And when we have peace with ourselves, we can have peace with others. And that allows us to live out that love and compassion and kindness and humility and gentleness and patience, and bearing with each other, forgiving each other. So when I read these verses, it reminds me, Elliot, you need to have that peace. You need to carry that peace with you. But also, how do I need to treat others in this season? When I'm out at the grocery store, how am I treating others? Or maybe there's somebody in your community group that you need to reach out to and show that compassion and care and love and maybe even forgiveness. This morning, my wife and I were talking about a friend of ours who's single, and we know that they're going to be isolated over the next couple of weeks. Well, we've made it a plan to text and contact. And who might that person be in your life? Maybe it's a parent, maybe it's a loved one, maybe it's somebody who goes to our church, a coworker. We quickly become isolated and we start feeling that loneliness. And as Christians, we can help people with that. We can reach out. We can, with proper social distancing, by text and chat and all these technologies we have, we can stay connected. And I want to encourage you to that. But when we're doing those things, that encouragement, make sure that God is working on our hearts to remind us that no matter what goes on in the world around us, no matter the chaos or government decisions or county decisions or whatever's going on, that we have a peace that's given to us by God. So today, as you move from this place, this short little video, that you would go with peace and that you would treat one another with that peace in your heart. You'd be able to treat people with that love, care, compassion, kindness, forgiveness, humility, and gentleness that we all want and that we all need to give away. Have a great day.